74 sleep facts that will change how you think about closing your eyes tonight. Let's go.
Chronic sleep deprivation can actually shrink your brain, physically reducing gray matter volume over time. Blind people are twice as likely to smell things in their dreams as sighted people fences. Their brains rewire to use other senses.
NASA scientists say the perfect nap lasts exactly 26 minutes, long enough to restore alertness without causing sleep inertia.
In 1940, 75% of Americans dreamed in black and white. Today, only 12% do.
Sleeping under a weighted blanket has been scientifically shown to reduce both insomnia and anxiety. The pressure is genuinely therapeutic.
1 to 3% of the world's population are short sleepers, people who genuinely thrive on just 4 or 5 hours of sleep per night.
42% of remote workers worldwide suffer from insomnia, compared to only 29% of office workers.
One sleepless night is the cognitive equivalent of being legally drunk. And most people don't even realize how impaired they are.
Ancient wealthy Egyptians slept on neck supports instead of pillows to preserve their elaborate hairstyles while they slept.
25% of couples sleep at different times at least 4 nights a week. Most couples are essentially sleeping alone.
Even fruit flies and fish try to catch up on missed sleep the next day. The need for sleep is hardwired into almost every living thing.
The more visually creative a person is, the worse they sleep. Highly creative minds struggle to shut down at night. Night owls are significantly more likely to suffer from nightmares than early risers. Late nights come with a dark side. Every child a woman has increases her risk of getting insufficient sleep by 46%. Each additional kid makes it nearly half as worse. People give more weight to pleasant dreams about someone they like than someone they don't. Your sleeping mind plays favorites. 3 a.m. is the peak sleeping hour in America. 95% of the population is asleep. 6 p.m. is when almost everyone is awake.
Napping at work has been scientifically proven to boost your productivity. The companies that ban naps are working against science.
Gamers are more likely to be lucid dreamers, able to control their actions inside dreams, than non-gamers.
British people are most likely to wake in the middle of the night at precisely 3:44 a.m. No one knows exactly why.
Dreaming about a plane crash affects travel plans more than real government safety warnings. Emotions beat logic.
Violent, intense dreams may be an early warning sign of Parkinson's disease or dementia, sometimes appearing decades before diagnosis.
In North Dakota, it's actually illegal to lie down and fall asleep with your shoes on. The law is still on the books.
Trees actually sleep at night. Their branches droop and relax after dusk. Then
73% of college students report sleep problems. The population most expected to perform mentally mode is the least rested. Somnophobia is the genuine fear of falling asleep, caused by fear of nightmares, dying in sleep, or losing control.
People who take frequent naps tend to die younger than those who don't, possibly linked to underlying health conditions.
The average person falls asleep in exactly 7 minutes. If you fall asleep faster, you might be chronically sleep deprived.
People who procrastinate are more likely to suffer from insomnia. Your unfinished tasks literally keep you awake at night.
Depression causes you to dream 3 to 4 times more than normal. Your depressed brain tries to process pain while you sleep.
You lose over a pound of weight every single night, just from exhaling moisture while you sleep. Breathing makes you lighter. Dysania is the clinical name for finding it impossible to get out of bed in the morning. You're not just lazy, it's real. Your brain actively filters out sounds while you sleep. It decides which noises are a threat and which ones to ignore. 40% of adult Americans have always slept on the same side of the bed their entire adult life. Creatures of pure habit.
Drinking caffeine in the evening delays your brain's melatonin release by up to 40 minutes, pushing your entire sleep cycle back.
The French sleep more than any other developed nation, averaging 8.83 hours per day. Apparently the croissants help.
The chance of swallowing even one spider in your sleep in your entire lifetime is basically 0. That myth is completely false.
8% of Americans sleep completely naked.
That's roughly 26 million people sleeping in the nude right now.
In total darkness with no time cues, most humans naturally shift to a 48-hour cycle, 36 hours awake, 12 hours asleep.
Koalas sleep up to 20 hours a day. Their eucalyptus diet is so low in nutrients they need maximum rest just to digest it.
During WW1, a soldier was shot in the frontal lobe and never slept again for the rest of his life.
Giraffes survive on just 5 to 30 minutes of sleep per day. They're the least sleeping mammal on Earth.
A baby's brain uses up to 50% of the body's entire glucose supply, which is why babies need to sleep so much.
Morphine was named after Morpheus, the Greek god of dreams, because of how it causes deep, heavy sleep.
Women have significantly more nightmares than men choke, and their dreams are more emotionally intense. Science confirmed the difference.
Rabbits often sleep with their eyes wide open, evolved so predators can't tell if they're awake or asleep.
Studies confirm that later school start times improve teen sleep and academic performance. Yet most schools still start early.
You burn more calories sleeping than you do watching TV. Your brain and body are working hard even when you're unconscious.
In 1849, David Atchison became President of the United States for just one day and spent most of it sleeping.
Neuroscientists believe babies don't dream at all for the first few years of life. Their brains aren't developed enough yet.
Nightmares can be caused by heart conditions, migraines, sleep deprivation, or even beta blocker medications.
Sleep deprivation slows your reaction time to the same level as being legally drunk. Driving tired is driving drunk.
Just believing you slept well, even if you didn't, actually improves your mental performance. Your mind is that powerful.
Memories don't fully form while you're awake. They consolidate and lock in during sleep. No sleep means memories literally don't stick.
Horses can sleep standing up. Their legs lock into place so they don't fall over. They only lie down for deep REM sleep.
Cats sleep for 70% of their lives. Your cat sleeps 16 hours a day and feels absolutely nothing about it. Many Tibetan monks sleep sitting completely upright. For them, lying down to sleep is considered spiritually lazy.
Half of UK pilots admitted to falling asleep while flying a passenger plane.
Half the pilots.
Sleep deprivation doesn't just make you tired, Hamid. It destroys your ability to tell what's important from what isn't.
You sleep better during a new moon and worse during a full moon. The lunar cycle silently controls your sleep quality.
In Japan, falling asleep at work is acceptable, Turlit. It's called inemuri and is seen as a sign of working too hard. Sea otters hold hands while they sleep so they don't drift apart. This is the best thing you'll learn today.
Humans can survive 2 months without food, but only 11 days without sleep. Sleep is more urgent than eating.
Before alarm clocks existed, people called knocker-ups were paid to tap on your window with a long stick until you woke up.
A snail can sleep for 3 years straight. If you feel guilty about sleeping in, don't.
It is physically impossible to sneeze while you're asleep. Your brain suppresses the sneeze reflex during sleep.
Just 1 week of sleeping less than 6 hours can cause you to gain nearly 2 pounds. Sleep deprivation makes you fat.
Some deaf people actually use sign language in their sleep slowly. Their hands make signs during REM. The brain never fully stops.
Dolphins sleep with only half their brain at a time. The other half stays awake to keep them swimming and breathing.
Sleeping less than 7 hours a night doesn't just make you tired, it actually shortens your lifespan. Every night counts.
In 1998, scientists discovered that shining a bright light on the back of your knees can reset your entire sleep-wake clock.
The world record for staying awake is 11 days straight. The person suffered hallucinations, paranoia, and memory loss.
New parents lose the equivalent of 6 months of sleep in just the first 2 years of their baby's life.
You will spend roughly 25 years of your life asleep. 1/3 of your entire existence felt, gone, eyes closed.
John Lennon occasionally liked to sleep in an unusual place.
He said it helped him think about life and death more clearly.
Which fact is gonna keep you up tonight? Drop the number in the comments. Subscribe, the next drop hits different.